much. Let's go to CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Nicole Sganga in our Washington bureau. Nicole, have you been tracking any reaction from inside the department yet?
Yeah, we're told that the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security does know and did get a small heads up regarding the president's decision. There were some last-ditch efforts last night, both between her and also her de facto chief of staff, Corey Lewandowski, to try to make amends and reach out to the White House, and in particular, the president of the United States. Clearly, those last-ditch efforts unsuccessful here. But really, it doesn't come down to just one thing, Lindsay. Of course, the tides began to turn in the aftermath of the fatal shootings of Renee Good as well as Alex Preddy, and the overall handling of Operation Metro Surge in the Minneapolis area, which was overwhelmingly unpopular. But there have been a number of events leading up to this moment, including that $220 million advertisement campaign and the controversy surrounding it that Caitlin Huey-Burns mentioned earlier. Obviously, the president telling reporters that despite what the secretary testified before lawmakers on Capitol Hill just yesterday, he did not personally approve that expenditure on the part of the Department of Homeland Security. And that is a lot of money for an administration that has been preaching really cost-saving measures. In addition to the bruising week of congressional hearings, DHS is also currently in management turmoil. We have seen a lot of departures, a lot of changing of the guards in CISA, the nation's top cyber security agency, just changed its acting director. There has been a lot of leadership changes within the immigration components, including Chief Bavino's demotion in the aftermath of Minneapolis. Tom Homan, the chief border czar, took over after that. He is largely perceived to be an adversary of the secretary. It's sort of an open secret that the two do not see eye to eye. So that sort of triggered a changing of the guards within the department, and this was the sort of eventual fallout that we all saw coming. We should note that there was some hesitation, we're told, on the part of the president and GOP lawmakers who he spoke with in the run-up to this decision to make this kind of move right now. We are in an ongoing war with Iran. There are a number of Homeland Security concerns, not only with lone wolf attacks here in the United States and the height environment, or the threat environment, I should say, increasing here, but also cyber incidents. We've seen the ICRG target DoD contractors. And of course, there's the ongoing Department of Homeland Security shutdown. Right now, the Coast Guard, the Secret Service, many personnel furloughed, not being paid. And so this is sort of a moment of turmoil for this department. To now remove their only Senate-confirmed leader at the helm really throws this department, the third largest in the United States government, into further disarray.
You mentioned it's an open secret that Noem and Homan don't get along. Do we know the beef between the two?
Yeah, I mean, this dates back to early on in this administration. The secretary at least has put on a good face when discussing Tom Homan in public settings and his leadership. But our understanding is that the two largely don't see eye to eye when it comes to immigration enforcement operations. Secretary Noem tended to lean more on U.S. Customs and Border Protection and CBP, and Bavino in her operations tending to get her orders directly from Stephen Miller. We know that Tom Homan has been a long-time leader within ICE and served as a law enforcement official himself in several administrations, and that, the two often butt heads when it came to decision-making within the department. Now, what kind of role Homan will play moving forward, I think, remains to be seen. We do know that the heir apparent here, Senator Mullen, is widely liked within, it seems like, the Department of Homeland Security. Sources I've been speaking with today understand that he is a hardliner on immigration and, have welcomed this decision for whatever it's worth. We will see how that dynamic plays out with Homan taking on a sort of a new role in leading immigration operations nationwide.
Okay, Nicole Sganga, if you can hang out with us for a bit. If you have to go and continue to newsgather, we understand.